Hello everyone, welcome to Sandbar Serenity. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important aspects of boating, and that is properly tying your boat up to the dock using a cleat and a bow line. This is one of the most important things you can do because the last thing you want is to leave your boat for a few hours and then have it floating out into the marina. Alright, so we have just pulled up to the dock. Here's our cleat. We have horn, the base, and then the channel through the middle, which we can put the bow line through if we need to. But in this example, we are coming from this direction and torque is being applied from the boat in this direction. So the boat is going to be pulling this way. So we're always going to go to the furthest horn from the direction of the boat. Not the closest, the furthest. And we want to make this nice V to start. So we can see that is a nice tight V, and the reason why we want to do this is we do not know how old this cleat is, how soft this wood is, and we want to have this base. In case this thing lifts, we always want to have the rest of this base helping us out. So if this lifts for whatever reason as the boat is going up and down, this is going to push into the wood down here, and it's going to make it very secure, or at least safer, until we can get back. If we go to the closest side, now we have a U. And when the boat is pulling in this direction, the only thing we have helping us from this lifting out is just this small little lip right here. So we don't want that. We don't want this to lift and then our boat just floats out into the marina. We want to have that nice V like this, so we're pulling against the entire length of the cleat. So now when we do this, we have the entire length of the cleat, we have our nice V, we can loop, you can do a half, or you can do a full. Either way, you're coming back to the same starting point. So I'll just start with the half first, go over the top, come around, you have a nice figure 8, and then you just simply tuck underneath, and you lock it down. Notice the two lines here. This locking hitch locks it down, and no matter how much that boat is being pulled against from this direction, our lines are running in a nice symmetrical pattern, and no matter how much torque is being applied, this is not going to come undone. Okay, now we'll do the full circle. So here we did a half, now we'll do a full, and we're back to the same point again, and we come right over here. There's our figure 8, tuck underneath, and there's that beautiful pattern, okay? So a lot of times you'll actually see folks tie this, and they will come in from this direction, or they may come in from this direction. Either way, they're tying it, and then they're looping over, but they're then tying something along these lines, and it kind of looks like a pretzel. And they just, tied it down really quick and weren't really paying attention. And then they go inside and they, go sit on the beach. And then what happens is ultimately this comes undone because this is very loose. There's nothing locking this down. This is very loose. This pretzel formation is very, very loose. Nothing's holding it. It can come undone and cause a really bad day. So again, we want to come create that V, loop it half, or loop it full, either way. Doesn't matter. Loop it half. There you go. Bring it underneath and tie it down. And that's all you have to do to tie this properly. Now you can come from any direction. Doesn't really matter. I can come from this direction. Again, I'm going to go to the furthest horn and loop, come over, tuck underneath. Tuck underneath. There we go. And now I'm right where I need to be. Okay, so that's all we have to do to tie properly and make sure that our boat is there when we come back. If you have any questions or comments, please leave feedback for the videos. We want to make sure that everybody who subscribes to Sandbar Serenity are definitely the most informed and safest boaters on the water. So thank you, and I hope you found this video helpful.